Have you ever dreamed of having a super powerful computer you could tap into from anywhere? One with a blazing fast internet connection? And the next part, it's completely free? Forever? Well, a recent YouTube video claims to show you exactly how to get one. Sounds a little too good to be true, right? Let's dig in and see what's really going on. And boom, there it is, right from the source. How to create a free RDP that we can use for life, completely free of cost. I mean, this isn't just about getting a free remote desktop or RDP. The key phrase that jumps out is for life. Now that is a massive claim. It's super appealing for, well, pretty much anyone who wants a powerful virtual machine without ever having to pull out their wallet. Okay, so what exactly is the whole package being offered here? The video makes a whole bunch of promises that honestly sound almost impossible. Let's take a look and break them down one by one. And wow, they really are promising the world here. We're talking free for life, no credit or debit card needed, ever, a fast internet connection, and this thing supposedly won't just shut down on you. The creator even goes so far as to claim it's a working method all the way into 2026. I mean, you gotta admit, that is a very compelling pitch. All right, so how do you actually get your hands on this incredible machine? Well, according to the video, it's so easy, and I'm quoting here, that every child will be able to create this. That's a pretty bold statement. Let's break down exactly how they say you can do it. And this is where it gets kind of wild. The whole thing is just 4 steps. You go to Google Cloud Shell, you paste one line of code that they give you, you hit enter, and then you access it through the web preview. That's it. You don't need to be some coding genius or a systems admin. If you can copy and paste, you're supposedly good to go. Then, just to show how confident they are, the creator throws down this gauntlet. If you can't create this RDP, then by all means, dislike this video. I mean, talk about confidence. They're basically daring you to fail, pretty much guaranteeing that anyone who follows along is going to get it to work. It's a really, really effective way to build trust with the viewer. All right, let's say you did it. You copied the code, pasted it, hit enter. What kind of machine actually pops up on your screen? Let's take a peek at the specs they show off in the video. This is really where the rubber meets the road, right? A free computer is pretty useless if it's slow as molasses. So what kind of power are we actually talking about with this free RDP? Okay, so the video shows a machine with a pretty decent 100 gigabytes of total storage, and about 40 of those gigs are free for you to use. It also points out that the server is located in Singapore, and it comes preloaded with Firefox, so you can start browsing right away. And then there's the internet speed. They run a speed test in the video, and the result is, wow, around 400 megabits per second. Now, the creator does mention that this can go up and down a bit, but still, that is a seriously fast connection for any machine, let alone one that doesn't cost a dime. But wait, there's more. Beyond just the basic specs, the video shows off this nifty little hack for all you power users out there. It's a trick that lets you do some pretty cool multitasking. And the trick is actually super simple. All you do is open a new tab in Firefox, and then you just drag it out of the main window. And just like that, you've got a completely separate independent browser profile. The video shows how you can just keep doing this over and over to create as many browsers as you want. Pretty neat, huh? So we've seen the specs, we've seen the impressive speed, and we've even seen a cool trick. But we've got to circle back to that huge, massive word from the beginning, lifetime. What does lifetime really mean in this case? Well, and this is the really crucial part. The video actually gives its own definition. Lifetime here doesn't mean what you probably think it means, permanent, on-demand access forever and ever. Nope, it means the session will stay active as long as you, the user, don't close it down. That is a very important distinction to make. And here is the catch, stated plain as day. The entire existence of this free RDP is tied directly to the Google Cloud Shell terminal you use to launch it. That first window, the one with the black screen and all the text, yeah, that thing has to stay open the whole time. So this really sums up the whole deal perfectly. The promise is this amazing free RDP for life. But the reality, the condition, is that its life is tied to the life of that single open terminal window. The second you close that window, or if your internet cuts out, poof, the RDP is gone. This isn't some permanent server you can just log back into tomorrow. It's temporary. So what we're really looking at here is a pretty clever workaround. It gives you temporary access to a surprisingly powerful remote machine by by using a free developer tool.
Google Cloud Shell for something it wasn't really meant for. It's a really neat trick for sure, but that lifetime claim? Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch. It's just a great reminder, isn't it? When something online is offered for free, it's always a good idea to ask, what's the real price?